everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Christine here. It's really good to see everyone. Welcome to the week of December 19th through the 25th weekly energy reading. We will dive right in. So a few things happening. Some of you may have felt this shift. Comment down below if you're feeling this energetic shift. I'll just say today the moon, its phase, it's in Scorpio. So if you're feeling an intensity, an emotion, a depth of wanting to retreat and perhaps uncover, undig some things, that may be why. But a lot of Capricorn energy, a lot of groundedness happening. We have on Wednesday, December 21st, the winter solstice or summer solstice. Wherever you are in the world, northern or southern hemisphere, a solstice is happening, a change in seasons, in time. Completions, endings, transitions to something new. We have Capricorn season also starting, which is a cardinal earth sign. And so you may feel again an energy of wanting to start amping up. It may almost feel like the new calendar year has started. And that's something else too, because many folks feel like when the new year starts, time to hit the ground running on goals. But we don't have that energy yet until around the astrological new year with Aries season and the lunar new year. And so still you may feel that energy kind of ebb and flow, and this is a great time with this upcoming, I'll say lunation, I'll get to that in a sec, to set those intentions and to start changing some of your structures, your systems, your habits, and perhaps your routines to accommodate this. Anyways, with all of this Capricorn energy and with the sun ingressing into Capricorn Wednesday, we also have Venus and Mercury currently in Capricorn. You may feel a ramped up energy to get things done. You may be feeling motivated, trying to find more structure in your day or redoing your own frameworks, your own systems, habits, goals in order to, again, make sure that the new manifestations and intentions that you want to set are going to work, that they're going to be supported. And so with Capricorn, we have the energy of responsibility, getting things done, goals and manifestations, being disciplined, and really almost like a getting back to work. This is also too, depending on where you are in the world, where a lot of, well, I would say around the end of December, maybe early January, when a lot of folks get back into work. So we have that energy of preparing and completing things too, wrapping things up. So use this energy again to review what's working and what's not working in your life right now. Anything that has to go, things that have not been working to support any goals that you have. This is a great time to revise that, to think through, okay, well, what can I do that'll help support my next set of intentions and goals? Because the goals that you set with this lunation, and I haven't even talked about it, so I'm kind of jumping a little bit ahead, they're going to support you come 3 months down the road when we hit Aries season. We'll see these seeds that we're planting now bloom in that time. And moving on, we have the new moon in Capricorn happening on Friday, December 23rd at 1 degree and 33 minutes of Capricorn. So this is a brand new spanking energy. This lunation is starting close to zero, and it's happening at 5:17 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, New York City time for reference. So this is actually a brand new beginning, clean slate, a lot of motivation, ambition, and drive with this Capricorn energy. So this is, again, most people project into New Year's and they're like, I'm going to set goals then. It's actually a great time to start getting clearer during this week, your goals, your intentions, and use that energy to plant those seeds in a great way. Also too, what's reminded when I get into a lot of Capricorn energy are boundaries. So you may actually have a lot of things coming up this week, and also as we start moving into Capricorn season and with the solstice, a lot of different opportunities, events, questions, people coming up that are going to test your boundaries, because this is the difference between your own personal freedom and others and what you can accomplish. Because when we have goals, we have to really work at setting our time, our energy, and also our boundaries very carefully so that we can accomplish what it is that we want. So keep that in mind. Moving on, let's get into the collective reading and see what's in store for us this week. I pulled a few oracle decks. I really want to focus on blessings, on the good things coming, because I feel with some of this energy, there's weightedness. This could be, I'm sensing, and I've just been feeling it around me, a difficult time for some people and during the holidays for a variety of reasons. And there's just a lot of things to complete, wrap up, and face. So let's see what the energies hold for us for this week. What do we need to know for this week? I've been hearing rest a lot. R-E-S-T, rest. I don't know why I spelled it out. We have new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Look at this. Any of you that are focused on your financial well-being, financial wellness, bringing in more income, diversifying your income streams, finding employment, changing jobs, starting a new business, anything around that. And we have a new moon coming up, right? This Friday. This is a great time to plant those seeds. Perhaps start thinking in that whole area, because career, finances are very interrelated. Think about what it is that you want, what's calling to you, and start writing some micro goals with that, some actions that you can start taking so that the universe can align and co-create with you, and also bring opportunities into your horizon, right? Maybe this means updating your CV, maybe updating your headline for LinkedIn or any professional networking platform. Perhaps signing up for job alerts, or really thinking, perhaps meditating and getting clear on what type of job you would like. I love this energy. Taurus is a fellow earth sign to Capricorn. And so the hard work in terms of setting those structures, that discipline, that consistency, and also those boundaries that are going to pay off for you. I feel like I wanted to say anything is possible and magical during the solstice. It's a beautiful time. Fire is an important element during this time as well. For those of us in the northern hemisphere, when we enter the winter solstice, it'll be the shortest day and the longest night of the year. And so there's something about light here. Something too about your heart. Some of you may be feeling activations in your heart. So make sure that the goals you are setting, they don't have to be about money. With Taurus, this also speaks to value, your values, your priorities, self-worth, money as well too, but structures and systems, and making sure that foundation is set up. Make sure that it really speaks to you, that it's really connected to you and you're doing it for yourself. Because sometimes we think, oh, I really want that. Let's say, for example, that particular job that pays, I don't know, $100,000. And in reality, you don't. You don't want that level of responsibility. You don't want to work, weekends if it entails it. You just want a certain level of comfort or a degree of financial, compensation and income coming in that'll cover your expenses. So again, think about what matters to you, what success looks like to you, what prosperity looks like to you, and any of your goals, what it means to you. There's a really strong element here of connecting it to your heart. So you may benefit from doing some type of heart chakra meditation, or a frequency, aligned to your heart, 528 hertz frequency, or any other type of meditation or stillness or mindfulness practice that will allow you to just connect to yourself. Okay, what other messages does the universe have for us for this week? I feel excited by the new moon in Taurus. Get our finances in order. That's what I'm hearing. Get our finances in order. We have the lunar node, North Node in Taurus right now, and it's causing a lot of shifts for many folks around their money, career sector, a lot of changes. There's something about standing strong, leaning into the unknown, but putting what it is that you want out there. Okay, I pulled from the Starseed Oracle. We have Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. And then we have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So we have Sirians and Orions here. I felt very called, and we have the Pleiadian deck that I have as well. Very called to pull these. Okay. So again, I mean, well, not surprised. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is the lord of karma. And so there are a lot of contracts ending right now. A lot of things that are coming to a completion, right? Some of you may be feeling that. This is also too, as much as it is manifesting and setting intentions, also about releasing. Because again, before you can start anything, you got to make sure, okay, everything that I've done in this particular area of my life is either I've come to terms with, I've come to some type of closure or realization, but it's done and over with and I can move on and there's space there. I've been feeling this. So Capricorn energy is, again, very grounded, very certain, very ambitious. Be careful of taking on too much, especially with the square in Jupiter that we have in Pisces. Be careful of taking on too much, of taking on too many goals, and it's not in terms of reaching for the stars type of ideal. It's about taking on too much too soon. So there's a balance here that has to be sought in your goals and what it is that you are wanting to manifest this time around. I'm sensing balance. The balance that you seek, it's going to come through the actions that you take. And so for any of you, especially that have to, well, maybe not have to, but that want to set goals around money, this is something that could bring balance, not just emotional, but also physical. In terms of karmic relationships, there's endings here. I keep getting endings. For some of you, this is tied to your financial situation. Some of you are going to be going out on your own, or you're looking for other ways to bring in income stream, but I'm getting material and emotional security. Again, there's a release here. I feel like this is going to bring the balance that you need in order to continue on your path. There's something about twos. Some of you are seeing twos because we see balance here, 2 stars, and we also see 2 people here. Some of you may be seeing twos, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4 times. Anything that's meant to end, I feel, is going to come up. You're going to feel it. But I feel like already, many of you already know. This could pertain to family, also close relationships, romantic relationships. There's something that some of you need to release. I don't want to say get rid of, especially with people, but I feel like there's energetic weights that have to be released, or there's some type of change in this dynamic that has to happen in order for some of your manifestations and goals to shift. Because there's an energy here. I feel you've got, well, I mean, you have serious energy, Orion energy, but bringing harmony and balance, and then soul growth conflict with karmic relationships. This is tied for some of you to your financial well-being, to your prosperity, however you define it, to your abundance. Okay, let's pull some tarot and see what other messages we get. There's some strength that I'm feeling this week. Some of you are going to find the strength to make a big shift. We'll just say a big change that you may have been putting off or may have resisted. There's going to be like a momentum forward for you. Perhaps it's on or after the solstice, but it's almost like a cleansing away. Okay, What else can the universe tell us, please, for this week? What do we need to know? Got these big tarot cards from the, I think it's called Tarot for Kids deck. Did we get any cards that turned? No, we didn't. Let me go one more time. Okay. Anything we need to know, please? Okay. We got two. Okay, so we got the moon, Pisces, Cancer. We got the Queen of Coins, which is Queen of Earth, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting, since we have Taurus, because this is Taurus energy too. Almost seems contradictory. So again, there's an imbalance here. There is something or someone, it could be your own mindset, your own belief system. It could be also someone you're with or people you're with that are holding you down energetically, that are not allowing you to grow in the way that you need to. So some of you may need to change up this relationship or these dynamics, or consider what it is that, or need to consider whether this relationship is bringing to you your highest growth, your highest potential, whether you feel like things are complete. Wow. So when the Queen of Pentacles, of Coins, Earth, right? This is Taurus energy, Earth energy, is in reverse for me. There's a special need to focus on values, because there may be, again, like an avoidance. I'm getting completely in balance right now, but avoidance. Almost like it's like a procrastination measure. There's a strong need this week to really tune into yourself, because I feel like there's going to be answers, truth coming up to light. This could revolve around, for some of you, your finances, but for others, it could just be your values and what it is you truly value, and whether that's aligned to what it is that you're currently doing, how you're living, who you're with, what it is that you are doing in life. Because prosperity doesn't have to be about money. To me, it speaks of your overall life, abundance, how you define it. But with Taurus energy, this is about building those and fomenting those building blocks, right? To make sure each part of those pieces are solid, so that what we're building upon is a strong, solid foundation. Ironic, we got the moon, right? I mean, this looks like the full moon, which is lit, but it's not. Okay, let's continue. We are almost done wrapping up. Okay, let's see what else is coming in. What else do we need to know for this week? I feel like this lunation is going to bring just a knowing of steps that you need to take. Because there's, again, with the new moon, there's a lot that's hidden. And again, this depicts the full moon, which is usually light that we see. Sorry for all the noise, you guys. So again, truth is going to come up. We have 13, creative solutions. Think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. This is from the Unicorn Oracle. And we got 34, cosmic pearl. Expand your psychic gifts. Open the gate to the angelic realms. And so some of this, this almost looks like the moon too, you see? Look at this. This almost looks like the moon. So to me, there's a lot of illumination, a lot of light. In other words, there's a lot of clarity that's coming, truth that'll unfold for you. That'll give you a lot more, not just determination, but tangible steps, tangible knowledge that'll allow you to move forward. I feel like for some of you, there's a lot of lights. I keep getting lights here. So for me, this speaks of an expansion. Again, I feel strongly there is an energy, or there are energies attached to you that I feel like are starting to peel away. There's an ending here in some way this week that you are going to acknowledge yourself. This is like a self-fulfilling knowledge. You know it, you realize it, and it's almost like a confirmation. I'm also getting, stop putting your needs last. Allow yourself to put yourself first, to put your needs, your wants first. So some of this could be tied to starseed messages. If any of you relate to starseeds, again, like I felt a really strong push to get a lot of starseed oracles out. You're getting messages at this time. Some of you may be getting a lot of downloads which are very different, which are opening you up to new ways of thinking, an expansion type, almost like Jupiter energy, but an expansion, Neptunian too. An expansive type of way of seeing the world, of seeing things. So again, I feel like this week, it's also in as much as it is about being grounded and being in this reality and thinking of, okay, what is it that I need to do on a practical sense? It's also about tapping into your gifts. Some of you are going to be receiving new gifts with this solstice, with this shift into Capricorn energy, which is interesting because I feel like with Capricorn energy, most people think, yeah, it's an earth sign. It's more logic based. It's about getting things done and being practical. Yeah, but there's a depthness to Capricorn energy that some people don't realize. And I feel like when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable and open that up, it's amazing the insights, the knowledge, the wisdoms that we receive. So again, this to me speaks to your crown chakra. Some of you will be getting messages this week, downloads. We've got angels, we've got starseeds here. There's like a knowing that's coming, that's going to give you confirmation in what it is that you are asking your own spiritual team or the universe for questions. But be open, be ready to receive. We have a lot of receptivity here with the gate and with the hands. Be open, because sometimes the answers that we receive, they're not the ones we were expecting, or they're not ones that we like. And so sometimes we try to avoid them. So that's something really important to note. Okay, we're gonna pull 2 more oracles and wrap this up. You know when you just know. I heard that. You know when you just know. What messages do the Pleiadians have for us, please? Oh, wow, we got quite a few. Okay. So again, there's an expansion of psychic gifts coming. We also got intuitive flashes. Some of you are having deja vu moments of familiarity, of remembering. And it could be your soul giving you insights on your next steps, but also what it is you need to clear the way for this week, for things to happen down the line. We have elemental connections. Sorry guys, I've been getting fire a lot. Earth, wind. It's earth, water, fire, air. This is about connecting to not just the self, but through the different alchemical elements. Some of you may be working with them. Some of you may incorporate them into your practices already. I feel like this is a great week. I keep getting fire, air too, because air fuels fire. So some of you may benefit from doing an outdoor ritual for the solstice, or even for the new moon. Something with fire, perhaps maybe using incense or lighting a candle, or setting your intentions with the sunset or with the sunrise. But I feel like there's some potency there. It's going to allow you to harness in to the elements, not just nature and universe around you and spirit, but also with whatever that you embody and you inhibit. We got deep peace now. Very Taurus-like, very earth, right? I feel like, again, we're heading into a season of getting back to work, but also refining what that means to us. Because sometimes we have that feeling of like, oh no, this is too much. I don't want to do this. It could cause stress, anxiety, or a whole host of other emotions. But I feel like there's an element here of groundedness, of grounding yourself. You guys, sorry, there's like so much noise around me today with my kiddo and my dogs. This is about connecting to nature as well. We have that as well, where bringing harmony and balance. So again, there's a release here that's coming that is going to provide a shift for you in how you're feeling. It's going to give you a sense of emotional and physical security. Some of you may benefit from going out into nature. We have unleash your superpowers. Again, to me, it strongly feels like soul gifts coming in, but also some of your psychic intuitive powers are strengthening. You may be opening up to new ones. Be open, see what arises. Again, I keep getting fire. Some of you may work with fire elements strongly, or you may have a candle right now, or be working with candles, candle magic, or rituals of sorts. You are a miracle magnet. You can change this into an affirmation. I am a miracle magnet. I'm so glad we got this. I recorded a channel message that I have not released. It was, when was it? Last week, Thursday or Friday. And it talked about your sacral chakra and your creativity. So there's something here because we have creative solutions thinking outside the box. Some of you are going to get messages, answers to what it is that you're seeking. It's going to vary for everyone. It could be about relationships, about jobs, about a certain question that you've been pondering for a while. And I feel like you are going to get an answer that is going to be very different than something you have done before. And that's precisely why it's coming to you and in that way, because you may have been doing things in the same way and you may not have saw the change or seen the change you wanted to, right? When we do the same thing over and over and it doesn't yield the change that we want, well, we got to take a different path, a different measure, do something different to exact the change that we want, right? I'm getting to, this is about, with miracles, shifting your mindset. There's an energy around, I keep getting energies, there's energies around that have to be dropped. We have, you're in the fast lane. If you feel like things are speeding up, this may be the energy that you're feeling. And I feel like this has been an overarching theme of slowing down, of connecting. You guys, sorry for the noise. It's about, don't get into the car too quickly. You don't always have to go at that speed. Sometimes even though things are moving fast around us and zooming and it feels like we're on an accelerated pathway forward, you still have more control over how you engage with that than you realize. It's about not giving your power away and not allowing anything outside of you to consume you. So just be aware of that this week. Okay, we will wrap up with some final starseed oracles. Okay, we got love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. This is also about stepping into your authenticity. Some of you are feeling pulls, nudges, like strings. And it could be scary because it's something different than what you're doing now. So it means change. Freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. This is like the last vestige of Sagittarius before we get into Capricorn. I almost said Cancer, which is the polar sign, right, of Cap. So again, there's something here. You guys are going to be getting messages about questions. Some of you may have been asking your spiritual team, the universe, seeking truth, knowledge, clarity about a situation in your life. And this week, I feel like you're going to get a lot of clarity about that. Groundedness. Tap into nature, tap into yourself. Perhaps take a walk outside. Just take a replenishing walk. 5 minutes or so. It doesn't, these don't have to be like a grand gesture, right? Just go outside, spend some time maybe for a few minutes in contemplating and asking, and just receive and be open to the messages, the signs, anything that you get. Because I feel like many of you are being pulled in directions. It's almost like an illumination is coming. Messages are opening up to you, and they're going to be guiding you in a different way. And we have here like a heart too. You see the heart? So again, this week, be open. Be open to what's coming to you. No matter what you're going through, find something that you can appreciate. There's something about shifting your mindset here, because if you're in the throes, in the midst of financial despair, you're going to be like, oh, what the hell? Like, I'm not going to say I am a miracle magnet. It may not seem believable to you. So there's something, again, emotional, physical, safety, clarity is coming. Be open to that. Focus on what the positives that are happening in your life. Even though there may be challenges, focus on what is good, because that'll attract more of that. I hope this reading has helped. I feel like everything is like, I'm getting the sensation of a lot of things collapsing right now all at the same time. I have no way to explain it. Comment down below and let me know how you're feeling. How this time has been for you, because I feel like we are accelerating. We're already midpoint in December. I can't believe it. I keep saying that. I feel like we were in summer before. Things are moving very quickly, but again, we have control over our thoughts more than we realize. And so you can slow down if there's something that you feel like you need to do. And if there's a message out of all of this, is rest. If any message I could give you here is rest. It'll help you find that equilibrium, that freedom. For some of you, not doing and being okay with not doing and just knowing, okay, this is the time for me. It's going to give you that inner freedom that you need, not just to receive and be open to messages and obviously love and self-love, but also to allow you to prepare for what's coming up next. I hope this has helped. For anyone out there, if it resonated, comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, what you're going through. You all, I'm wishing you the best. I'm wishing you so much love. A big hug to you. A lot of grounding. Get out into nature if you can, even for a few minutes, to breathe in some clean, pure air. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.